This is the Carisma M48S, a pretty rad 8-skill 4-wheel drive RC rally car. But if you've seen our last video, you would know this thing gave us some issues right out of the box. So instead of just fixing the issue, we're gonna give it more power. With help, of course, from this M9 combo by Konect. It has a 150 amp ESC with dual T-plug lead. So we're gonna run two 3S packs in this car, and it has a 2200 kV motor, something you normally see in a buggy or truggy. Speaking of which, we don't have a lot of room to work with in this car. I mean, just look at the can size difference between these two motors. I don't even know how we're gonna fit two batteries in there either, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. So first things first is disassembly. I already got a head start on this thing, got most of the screws out of the center motor mount, so let's hurry up and finish getting this thing disassembled. Got rid of that thing now. So motor's already out, and this is one of the lightest 8-skill pinion gears I've ever felt in my entire life that are meant for a 5mm shaft. So many Phillips screws. Now the new motor isn't gonna sit in here and clear to do how much bigger it actually is, so we're gonna say bye-bye to the receiver box. I'm an idiot. The worst part is I've already had that box out to put a different receiver in it before, so karma for something, I guess. So the gears on this thing are actually plastic, which makes sense why they're so light. And an issue we're running into, which I figured might be a problem, is this can is so much bigger, the motor mount holes aren't lining up. And thankfully, something I didn't even consider, but this motor has, is two different size screw holes. The stock screws on the Carisma fit nice inside of the smaller ones. It's gonna work perfect, but we're gonna have to cut out this entire section of the motor mount to get that to fit in there properly. Absolutely killer fit in there now. It's gonna line up perfect. Nothing a pair of dikes and a set of pliers can't fix. New problem, and one I did not account for. That rear brace is in the way, so it's gotta go. Much better, way more room in there now, and I think we'll be fine anyway without that brace because we still got that long freaking aluminum tube going across the top, so we're not doing much asphalt on-road running. We're gonna be a-okay. All going well till my dumb butt decided to mount the receiver right under the effing drive shaft. Not a ton of room in here to work for an 8-scale rally car. And we're going to be really rough on this, so the electronics are probably going to come untaped and fly around everywhere, but that's just part of the game. Alright guys, there she is, all jerry-rigged up nice and tight. I literally have no idea how we're going to fit two batteries in here, let alone one. But we're going to charge some up, head out to the bash spot and try it. All right, so here we go. I'm thinking we're gonna put these two batteries on top of each other, tape them, and basically make like one single brick pack. And of course, 3S, we're going right to 6S, baby. I was gonna try to put a pack on this side of the car. Unfortunately, though, between the link here and the rear tire, there's just really no room to play. Once you turn the steering arm, basically goes back to the gearbox, and right there you're going to be rubbing the tire or really close to it when the tire balloons. This motor's really heavy though, so it might not be too much off balance. We're probably gonna have to do a little bit of trimming, but right here is definitely our best bet. I didn't quite fully think through our switch position here. We're gonna tape it up here for now, but we're gonna need to use all of this gearbox as support for these batteries. Here's this abomination all complete, and my God, is it absolutely heavy now and horrendously ugly, but for what we're doing today, this is gonna work perfect. And surprisingly, there is still enough clearance there. So if we need to run 9S, we can probably stack another battery on top. Okay, just out of pure curiosity, here's our scale here. 6 pounds, 7 ounces with the body. Add our little body clips up here. Basically 7 pounds and 3 ounces out of this rally car now. This car is just so freaking heavy with a bigger motor, bigger ESC, and now 2 3S packs taped in there together. Absolutely insanity. This car is gonna get totaled. I can already see it. All right, a little bench rev here. Keep in mind also, this ESC is fully programmable, so what we're having now may not even be the peak performance this car is capable of, especially once you get in there and tune the actual throttle percentage, drag brake, all that. Way more torque here off the line than what it was. Let's try to get a nice little speed run going here. Might have to adjust the trim though. She's pulling to the right. This is a rip. Oh, wow. This thing is a straight ripper. Now, unfortunately, if you're a fan of beautiful rally cars, this thing lasts long enough, it's probably gonna accidentally end up looking like the Cosworth did at the end of its video. Thought we already might have broke it, but it looks like we just lost the body clip. I really gotta invest in a speedometer. But we low budget balling around here. Oh, no way, hold up. We gotta swap around some motor cables. This thing's faster in reverse than it is forward. This is how fast we should be going forwards. I guess let's swap some motor cables around and see what this thing's really made of. All right, we're gonna try blue and orange here. That's usually the trick. So stiff. Thankfully, this motor has this like braided cable so it stays in place. They're not wandering all over too much. Give it a quick little emptying. Now that is 6S power. Oh, jeez. I think we just blew a foam. Absolute freaking insanity. This is just bad. Oh my God. Even with how heavy this car is, you hit a bump or rock just right. With the power it is producing, it just goes airborne. Now it's sounding like an actual rally car, which is not good in the RC world because that means we got some other problems going on. To be more specific, we actually have a broken A-arm down here and the drive shaft is missing with the drive cup ripped out of the transmission. The outer drive cup looks okay. We got the magnet roller out here, see if we can't get lucky and maybe find the drive shaft that flew out. Okay, so right here, near the end of this driveway, we did get lucky and actually pull out the inside cup, which it's a little worn, but overall, not too bad. So, makes me wonder if the drive shaft is hiding somewhere right here. Well, well, well.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Looky who decided to show up. That thing still looks usable. All right, so the brake actually wasn't as dramatic as it seemed out to be. I was able to shove that shaft back in the transmission temporarily, and then the arm, it is pretty badly broken. We're actually missing the whole inner side, but it does pop back onto the hinge pin with enough grabbing on that hopefully we can do one full send jump and just see what happens. So we're gonna pop the link off, get that drive shaft in, put everything back together, and then try it one time on the ramp. See if it can hold together for a full send through the air. Our battery brace though, A1 engineering, that's holding up great. We'll see how good it holds up on the way to the launch ramp. We're gonna stick the ramp in the road and try to get a full speed run head on at this thing. See what happens. Oh, no! Oh, I got cocky trying to do this one-handed and I missed the jump, and I have a feeling we probably just lost that stuff over here in the weeds. On the bright side though, it does look like a proper rally wreck, and I'm not seeing any stinging nettles, so should be okay. Come in here and get this guy. Nuh-uh. Oh my goodness, guys. We have a second attempt. Holy shit! That was freaking awesome. Oh my god. And that wasn't even full speed. That was maybe like 80%. And unfortunately, after that full send, that is where today's video is going to come to a close for the 6S conversion on this car. And that is just simply due to parts access for these cars. Here in the US, getting parts for the Carisma stuff is difficult, especially in the year 2025. Now, hopefully that'll all be changing in the next like 30 to 60 days. And the reason I say that is prior to this year, the US distributor for Carisma didn't have all the parts in stock, especially for the M48S platform. We noticed this and reached out to them because we want to carry all the Carisma parts in our stores. I'm a big fan of this platform, and Carisma, I think they offer decent value for what you're actually getting with the car, especially compared to all the other brands, which have just absolutely skyrocketed in price. But on the flip side of that, we discovered the problem. They were getting ready to order the parts and we were getting ready to buy some, and then the tariffs happened. So the distributor really hasn't ordered anything Carisma since that stuff took effect, and I mean, it's understandably so. Obviously, these cars aren't up to the same standard as Traxxas or HPI or anything like that. And with the features they come with, there's only so much people are going to be willing to pay for these cars, which is also kind of the reason we've seen those new releases earlier this year and they're still not in stock yet, like the Nissan GT-R, the GT24 truck, and others. That being said, though, I am seeing a brand new car that has not been publicly announced yet, and I'm seeing parts and they're saying estimated September. So maybe by the end of this month or October, we might actually see some more Carisma stuff, and then hopefully by October, November, you'll be seeing Carisma parts available at naughtyboyrc.com. So if you're interested in anything Carisma, pay attention to our website. We're going to leave links down below for when the stuff comes back in stock and when we're offering parts, or you could head directly over to our website, www.naughtyboyrc.com. And remember, keep it naughty.